Up next, we bring you the latest in the world of finance and business here in the local front. I have Ji Arirang from the Korea Economic Daily here in the studio with me. Ji, welcome back.
Hi, Sunny. So we're less than 2 months away from the 20th presidential election slated for March 9th. In sharp contrast to the Moon Jae-in administration, candidates from both parties have vowed to legislate digital assets if elected. The Moon administration has not been recognizing digital assets as legitimate investments. Just a quick wrap-up on the race so far. The ruling Democratic Party has selected former Gyeonggi Governor Lee Jae-myung to succeed outgoing President Moon, while the opposition People Power Party has nominated Yoon Suk-yeol, a former prosecutor general under the same administration. Currently, there are some 7 million individual investors of digital assets in Korea, mostly on the younger side. The presidential candidates are betting that injecting legitimacy into digital assets could help win the hearts of voters in their 20s and 30s.
Right, and how do their pledges, Ji, differ?
Well, the Liberal Party's Lee pledged to legalize initial coin offerings, or the ICOs, and security token offerings. Yoon, the Conservatives' choice, vowed to legalize initial exchange offerings and offer tax exemptions on returns on investment. Last Wednesday, Lee Jae-myung met with the CEOs of Korea's 4 largest cryptocurrency exchanges, namely Upbit, Bithumb Coin One, and Korbit, at the Doosan headquarters in Seoul. Lee pledged to deal with the legislative vacuum regarding digital assets in a prompt manner. A major part of Lee's plans to provide business opportunities lies in putting the real estate market on a blockchain platform. Yoon, for his part, said he plans to offer tax exemptions on cryptocurrency gains of up to 50 million won, or $42,000. That's equivalent to the amount eligible for income from securities. Now, this will be a sizable increase in tax benefits from the current exemption on up to 2.5 million won income from crypto. When that will happen is unclear. Under the current law, Seoul will impose taxation on income from digital assets from next January, but industry insiders expect Yoon to delay the start date for taxing cryptocurrency income. The former prosecutor also said he will allow domestic issuance of cryptocurrencies and establish a government agency solely dedicated to promoting the industry.
Right, I see. And moving on, what's your next item, Ji?
Let's talk about the widespread adoption of AI humans in Korea. The artificial intelligence humans are excelling in the country's entertainment, media, and even banking sectors. For example, Eternity, developed by the AI graphics company Pulse9, debuted last March. One of the members, named Taein, released her first music video 4 months ago, which has already garnered more than 2.2 million views. The main business model is creating and leasing intellectual property of premium AI humans. In addition to K-pop artists and influencers, employing AI news anchors has been quite popular here. As many of our viewers may already know, Deep Brain AI introduced a virtual anchor named Jennifer at this year's CES, modeled after a news anchor at Arirang TV. Another homegrown AI company, MindLab, developed an AI human called M1 that can recognize and understand human faces and voices. The ability to understand human speech makes it uniquely valuable in a number of industries such as banking, security, and even senior care.
Right, and news of that has been covered by our news segment,
That's right.
Of course. Already time for our last story, Ji. I hear you have news about Doosan.
That's right. So from Saudi Arabia, Doosan Heavy Industries and Construction won a hefty order. The power plant component supplier signed a preliminary agreement to build the country's largest steel casting and forging plant for 1 trillion won, or $840 million. Saudi Aramco Development Company, a unit of state-run Saudi Aramco and the Saudi Arabian Industrial Investments Company, or Doosan, agreed to establish a 3-way joint venture with Doosan for building the plant. Doosan will take charge of the construction slated to begin this year, while the 2 Saudi Arabian companies provide financing. That's all from me today.
All right, Ji, then. It's been a pleasure having you here. Do take care.
Thank you kindly, Sunny.